that's probably because I spent my entire life with you and I don't want to leave you.
Banyak ibu-ibu yang tanya ke saya lewat Instagram, bagaimana pergaulan di sini untuk anak remaja. Saya punya anak menjelang remaja, umur 12 tahun, kelas 6, yang di sini sudah masuk kelas 1 SMP. Kita tanya-tanya ke dia, belum terlalu remaja ya, masih kecil, tapi mungkin dia bisa melihat kakak kelasnya gimana atau teman-temannya sendiri gimana. Jadi kita langsung saja tanya-tanya ke Maad. Many people in Indonesia, or maybe in Asia in general, they think that kids in Western countries, they consider that Hungary is a Western country compared to Asia. So they are more mature. Do you agree?
Honestly, yeah. I know a few of my friends from school and they happen to be getting into a few romantic activities that I don't want to explain for the sake of their privacy.
Really?
Yeah.
At this age, when did it start?
Well, the earliest that I knew about any crush at all was like 5th grade.
What did they do actually? Did they go out or what did they do?
Well, from what I've been hearing, they appear to have been dating.
Oh, really? Dating? How do kids date here?
They can't even use public transportation by themselves or going out alone.
Yeah. So probably they visited each other, or I don't know how.
Probably visiting each other, but well, during dates, you're supposed to go somewhere other than any of your guys' house, like to a restaurant or
Starbucks.
Or Starbucks or something, but like how would they even go there if like they can't even drive?
Yeah.
They're too young to drive.
They're too young. Maybe they ask their parents to take them to Starbucks and drop them there.
But then that might have been a bit humiliating because then like the parents would know about the crush and then they tease.
So it's kind of secret among the kids. How about you? Did you do that kind of things?
Not that I know of.
But do you have any crush? No. But actually in Indonesia it's a bit different. I think
most kids my age in Indonesia would rather play catch and soccer
outside.
Yeah, they do that rather than like dating and stuff.
It's quite different. So now that you tell me this, I'm not sure which one is more mature. I mean, there are a lot of kids here, there are a lot of kids in Indonesia, and it's not fair to just say that, oh, all kids in Indonesia are more mature or all kids in Western countries are more mature, because they are different people, right? I guess
their
everybody
personalities vary,
is different.
But like most of the Indonesian kids I've met are very athletic.
Oh yeah, they play outdoors a lot.
They like ball games especially.
I don't know nowadays. In my time when I was small, I think in as early as 4th grade and then 5th grade, 6th grade.
Wait, they had crushes in 4th grade?
Yes. It's not like they would go out and date. They would tell their best friends and then the whole class will hear it. They would tease each other. That girl likes this boy. That kind of things, you know. Do they do that in your class?
No, like whenever there's a date going on, nobody usually speaks about it, but then when the secret is let out, people are inevitably gonna get teased.
Oh, so they still tease each other?
Yeah, but they don't like announce it. They don't like at everyone, I am going to date insert girl name here.
It's the same in Indonesia, so the friends usually just tease the couple. So in that sense, it's the same maybe in Indonesia and here.
Yeah.
Except you.
Honestly, I'm planning to find a crush later in my life. I don't know, 18 years old?
You don't know. Yeah, I guess you can actually plan. I mean, I met your dad when I was 22. That's quite late. Is it late? No.
Yeah, yes it is.
Is it late?
It's pretty late. Most people nowadays meet the love of their life at like their mid-10s. Like at the age of 14.
But you know, those who go out at that age, are you sure they will last forever?
No.
No, they are just dating. I mean, you don't have to unless you meet someone that you really, really like. I mean, it's not like a must you have to date at this age. If you don't find anybody, I didn't date anybody at that age, and it's fine.
Surprised mad face.
Yeah. So, compared to your friends, are you more mature or you are the same, or what?
Pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same, except for the dating experience.
Yeah, that's way too high for my age. I better wait a bit. I need to learn how to drive and get a wallet and credit card.
What do you think about different gender, like girls and boys, who are more mature in your opinion here in Hungary among your friends?
I'd say both genders are mature in their own ways.
I think it's common perception that girls tend to mature earlier than boys.
I think they mature around the same time. All humans, boys nor girls, mature differently.
How about the size? Like, who are taller?
Size? I think since the girls are the most athletic in my class,
Wow.
the girls
They are taller.
are much taller.
Yeah, so in that sense, I think physically they are
Well,
earlier.
They look more mature because they're
bigger,
tall.
taller. Yeah. Most of them are taller than me. While the boys, some of them are tall, some of them are not. Different for everybody. Yeah, so in that case, I think girls are more mature physically.
Yeah, the shortest student in my class is a boy.
Oh, tell me about the games that you like. Not necessarily you, but also your friends here. What do they play nowadays?
Fortnite and Among Us.
Okay.
I think everyone watching this video who knows at least a teensy bit about video games, they'll recognize those names. They're like very action-packed games where you have like lots of buttons to press and you have to like time them strategically. Like for example, Fortnite, you have to know when to shoot, when to crouch, when to... Things get very specific in that game. And Among Us too. You have to know where to go, you have to know when to kill or when to do tasks. Otherwise you may get killed or get found.
So kids your age now, they don't like Minecraft anymore? Roblox?
A lot of kids have moved away from Roblox and Minecraft.
At school, do you learn about mature topics?
Wow! I think you've seen a video with a topic that we learn. I don't want to say it specifically, but it's like about the body and how teenage years.
Yeah. At your age, I didn't have that subject at school.
You just had it spontaneously, didn't you? You didn't like know how to prepare because they never taught you.
They didn't even teach me that until high school.
Until high school?
Yes.
By the time you were already having it?
Yes. So
They should have done it in
earlier,
advance.
yes.
Otherwise you wouldn't know, oh, what is this? Why should I buy that?
Yes.
Speaking of boys and girls, we actually learned about the opposite gender's puberty too. So I learned about my puberty and how it would go for the girls.
Yeah.
And not because like they wanted me to have that big brain. They wanted me to like empathize, like feel sympathy for people who are going through pain just because of puberty.
Right, it's not easy. It's not easy, but sometimes if you don't understand, you can tease them, right? Like, oh, you're having that, you're having this. But actually, we need to sympathize.
Actually, everyone has it. Well,
They have their own pains.
yeah, but regardless of gender, you'll still have red dots all over your face. Acne.
Oh, the acne.
Yeah, pimples.
I had to. And then they just disappeared one day. Yeah. That's a part of growing up. Yeah, other than that, anything else you learned that heavy topics?
Yeah, we learn about, well, I don't want to mention it because it might result in some consequences like
what?
Like communism.
Oh, that's fine. It's a part of history, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay. In Indonesia, that ideology is banned. We can't have communism in Indonesia, it's true. But I think as a knowledge,
it's just a nice thing to know.
Yeah,
like
so
what happened in the past.
We still need to learn, so you know how it is, what it is. Yeah, so you can learn whether or not to do that.
We have a teacher who teaches us about things that Hungarians do, and nowadays every year she has a unit on communism.
A part of Hungarian history, right? Although people may not like it, they can still learn from the past. So yeah, I guess it's important to learn. Anything else that's quite interesting, because I never learned. I knew the idea, but I think I learned when I was much older than you. I don't know when. Maybe high school? Maybe, I forgot. Yeah.
I can't really think of any other heavy topics other than algebra. Algebra is very heavy because it's difficult for my mind.
You're saying algebra. I remember you had to learn about LGBT.
Oh yeah.
That was also heavy topic.
Oh yeah.
And it's like black and white and gray. So every country will have their own views on it. Then what did your school say about it?
It's pretty opinion based actually. My school embraces opinions.
Yeah. How about like Black Lives Matter? Do you learn that kind of thing?
We don't really learn about like Black Lives Matter outside of the internet. I learned about it quite a bit, and yeah, I agree with them. I had another heavy topic in mind, but oh yeah, GDPR.
GDPR.
Yeah, it's very heavy in the sense that it's like a very legal discussion. We had to talk about it in 3rd grade.
In 3rd grade?
Yeah, because that was when GDPR was implemented.
Okay, can you say a little bit about that?
Well, basically GDPR is like
what does it stand for?
It's General Data Protection Regulation. It's like a policy where, like, for example, you can't shoot a video of someone else without their consent. They have to say, yes, I consent in being in your video if you want to be able to record them. Otherwise, it's the law.
Where does it apply?
In the entirety of the European Union. And Hungary included, because that's part of the EU. Yeah, I don't know about the UK though, since...
No, I don't think so. They are not EU anymore.
Oh, Brexit.
Yeah, Brexit.
It's
fine, you can say it. But the way you talk like this, I feel like I talk to someone around my age. I mean, I don't know, if I were you this age, I wouldn't understand this kind of things, GDPR and all these things. Are your friends like you? They speak like this? They
not
like
really
to discuss about things like this?
They don't really have very many serious discussions. Usually
what do they talk about? Games.
Yeah, games and memes.
Games and memes, that's not very mature.
No.
So maybe it's not true that Hungarian kids or Western kids are more mature?
I think they're less mature in the sense that they discuss like about games and memes, but then again, they are mature because of what they learn.
That's cool.
So like basically what I'm trying to say is that both Asian kids and European kids are mature in their own ways and immature in their own ways too. So in the end, you can't really come to a definitive conclusion like, oh, for example, the Bules are more mature, more immature, or oh, this one is more mature, or oh, this one is less mature.
But let me ask you something. In my time, this was a measurement of being mature. If you were to go on a field trip overnight, you stay 1 or 2 nights away, would you miss your parents?
A lot. Yeah.
Can you do that though, actually, if you had to?
Not without missing.
Not without missing.
Well, that's probably because I spent my entire life with you and I don't want to leave you.
You know what? I was like that. I had I have two sisters, big sisters, and they were like fine going out on their own.
They're weird.
They're
they're super weird.
They were often camping outside the city.
Okay, that sounds kind of dangerous.
Well, with teachers, with guardians.
For all they know, like a wild bear could approach and completely destroy their camp.
No. It's very safe. So it's like field trip. The whole school would go with teachers. So the teacher will replace your parents. It's just that you can't see your parents for the whole weekend.
Whole weekend?
Yeah.
So that means that right after the camping, then you're back to school. No time to spend with family at all.
1 or 2 nights you would stay in the camp. And I was like 5th or 6th or both 5th and 6th grades. I had to do that, and I did cry, and of course not publicly, but like, oh, I miss my parents.
Well, thinking about like leaving you kind of makes me want to cry.
Because you are very close to us.
Very attached.
Very attached, which is okay.
We're like 2 peas in a pod, an unbreakable pod, mostly.
Yeah. So yeah, like you said, you are mature in certain things, you are immature in other things. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Of course, when you are 25, I think you won't cry when you will have girlfriend by then, or even you will be married. I don't know, and you won't miss me.
Well, I don't think I'd be married that early on.
Yeah, okay.
Especially given like the standards of the modern world, where you have to be older than, I don't know, 30. Speaking of ages of marriage, I heard that back in the day, people got married at the age of 16.
Yeah, because things were different. Facilities were not as good as now.
They weren't as advanced.
Yes, and I think lifespan was shorter than now.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like agriculture hadn't developed fully, and even now it still hasn't developed fully. People used to like scrub their backs with hairy brushes in like wooden bathtubs.
Oh, really?
That had like, they looked like cut barrels.
Oh yeah.
They looked like cut barrels.
They would soak themselves inside and like that. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
Like a cut barrel.
Like a cut barrel. Nowadays we have like bathtubs that are like metal, big metal, and
things improve, I guess.
Yeah.
So now
especially technology.
Yeah, that's true.
This has evolved from like talking about which one is more mature to
marriage.
and technology.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, I had fun talking to you.
Yeah, same here.
Would you like to close the video now?
Wait. We're on YouTube.
Yes.